Only a fool learns from his own mistakes. The wise man learns from the mistakes of others. The general perception is that man learns from his mistakes, but it would be much wiser if we learn from other people's mistakes and improve ourselves. Otto von Bismarck is notoriously known as the man of iron and blood. Real wisdom is not to make many mistakes, but rather to seek lessons from others' experiences. You need to have a proactive approach to growth and prosperity. It is also true we never learn until we experience it by ourselves. But one thing is must, that's your personal growth and performance. If life lets you down, work on your mistakes and come stronger every time you face a challenge. Do not show cowardice or get fearful of circumstances. Rather face it with gallantry and boldness. Politics is the art of the possible, the attainable, the art of the next best. Politics is defined as the ability to exercise control over people. There are a number of perspectives on different issues. Through consensus, complicated problems can be solved. If at first something does not work, there are a number of alternative planes. You make different strategies and then execute them accordingly. Even the biggest conflicts require negotiation and backdoor channel diplomacy to cease the rivalries. If your government does not benefit the common rather than awards their cronies, needs to be ousted. You have the power of voting, and by using them you can choose your true representatives who only work for the interests of ordinary people. In short, politics is the art of possibilities where there are alternative plans for everything. People never lie so much as before an election, during a war, or after a hunt. Masses are often lured into false promises by the politicians and ruling elite. To seek the support of voters before election, legislators would address large gatherings and rallies and make promises for better facilities. Once they take the charge, they hardly care for the fundamental amenities. Even during the war, each opponent tries to spread chaos in other ranks through propaganda and misinformation. Lie is the root cause of all the problems. It creates mistrust and leads to resentments. The world can only be looked through the prism of truth, love, and beauty. Rest is all fake. Speak the truth even if it harms you. One of the noblest blessings to stand by truth in all the situations. Preventive war is like committing suicide out of fear of death. Sometimes war is necessary to restore peace and end anarchy. It is better if you prefer peace, but once war is imposed, do not turn your back. Face your enemy with all your spirits and energy. Do not think of the outcomes and get fearful of the events. If you avoid a war, enemies will penetrate into your ranks and plunder everything. Keep your morale high and fight till the last drop of your blood. As suicide is never the solution to our problems, likewise running away from the war is also not the solution. Real bravery and testament of your courage lies in facing your enemy with all your heart and mental strength. Through resilience and gallantry, you can overcome your enemies. There's just a need to be brave enough and face the problem. It is the destiny of the weak to be devoured by the strong. It is the rule of the world to oppress the weak person. The mighty ones leave no stone unturned to destroy the weak people whenever they find an opportunity. The weak, on the other hand, keeps on getting smashed like a punching bag. Make yourself strong enough to live with dignity and honor. Do not fall victim to the wrath of the powerful lot. Work on your weaknesses and become unstoppable. As the Chinese strategist Sun Tzu rightly said, arm yourself to disarm your enemies. Before your opponents conspire about you, spoil their plans and overpower them in all regards. If you do not change yourself, you will be crushed by others. Live and die for your honor. You are no lesser human and you deserve the same liberty and the freedom as others. Always remain vigilant of your opponent's conspiracies. Be polite, write diplomatically. Even in a declaration of war, one observes the rules of politeness. Gentleness and kindness can even melt the heart of your enemies and turn them into your biggest admirers. If you want to go higher, treat all with sympathy and kindness. Next comes the real thing. Whenever you write something, write it in a reasonable manner. Try to be polite and modest. Do not adopt the aggressive approach, rather be polite in your deeds and actions. It will make your stature high even in the eyes of your enemies. Even in the wars, your eloquent manners are greatly noticed. Try not to be an ill-mouthed person. Avoid unnecessary bragging and showing of. Hate cannot make society harmonious, but peace can. And peace begins with a smile. When dictatorship is a fact, revolution becomes a right. The purpose of the social contract was to ensure and safeguard the fundamental rights of the people. When groups of the people came together to form societies, their collective interests and mutual benefits were prioritized. State is to facilitate the people rather than create hindrances in their way. When the state goes beyond constitutional means, people stand up for their rights. They even don't hesitate to sacrifice for the protection of fundamental and basic rights. In such a situation, the revolution is inevitable. The French Revolution, Russian Revolution are particular examples in this regard. There must prevail equality of opportunities for everyone in any political system. There are two ways to be fooled. One is to believe what isn't true, the other is to refuse to believe what is true. Yuval Noah Harari says in his book 21 Lessons for the 21st Century, "In this era of misinformation and disinformation, clarity is power. Public opinion is manipulated through propaganda and narrative building for material gains across all political systems in the world. There is a wave of populism and cult following in the contemporary international arena. Sometimes we lack enough courage to accept reality as it is. We behave strangely and eye off the bitter fact. You cannot run from it or escape it. Accept it and try to undo what caused you damage and loss. I see it all perfectly. There are two possible situations. One can either do this or that. My honest opinion and my friendly advice is this: do it or do not do it. You will regret both. We make decisions and choices in our daily life. We plan and work it out and give our best. But the results are not always as we expected and hoped for. We cannot undo it. There are certain things which are not under our control, and we do not need to worry and overthink about it. There are always regrets and grievances at the end, and we must embrace them gracefully. Life is not always as you hope and dream of. It requires a lot of work and effort to make things under your control through influence and absolute power. Even by making the right choices on our behalf, we face the opposing results. Thus admit this fact that we are helpless regarding certain happenings and incidents. Never let such negativity bring chaos and difficulty to your heart. An appeal to fear never finds an echo in German hearts. In the words of General Bismarck, Germans are the most fearless people in the world. They take challenges and solve the obstacles through wit and grit. It is rightly said that a brave lives every day while a coward dies every day. Living a life with cowardice is worthless. Germans are the most brave and courageous people in the world according to Otto von Bismarck. You will not find any fear in their heart. They are full of courage and can face danger in the face. Those who get fearful of the events lack the courage to do any good in almost all the things. Breed gallantry and make your enemies forget their sleep. You are far powerful than you think. You can chalk out your own destiny through valor and bravery. Have courage for the great sorrows of life and patience for the small ones. And when you have laboriously accomplished your daily task, go to sleep in peace. God is awake. We all face problems and difficulties from time to time in our life. These problems need solutions and remedies. Instead of worrying and beating the drums, go for a relatively suitable remedy and face the danger in the face. Endurance and patience are the two most powerful tools which can take you higher if you equip them. Do your duty honestly and have faith in God. He gets your back and sees everything. Problems get washed away, but your mental peace remains hung in the balance. If you do not have the resilience and audacity to battle the circumstances, when you do your tasks on time, you become punctual and responsible. Laughter is sunshine, it chases winter from the human face. Always keep a smile on your face because life is too short to be short-tempered and serious. You don't owe all the troubles in life, and there is every reason to smile and blossom. Laugh more and worry less. That's the golden principle to lead a simple and contented life. If you are a rigid and stubborn person, your near and dear ones may distance them away from you due to your sheer pathetic attitude. Smiling not only offers a mood boost but helps our bodies release cortisol and endorphins that provide numerous health advantages, including reduced blood pressure and extreme endurance.